Imagine this: you're doing everything right. You eat healthy, exercise, and even take your vitamins. But did you know that neglecting just a few key areas of hygiene could shorten your lifespan? That's right. Proper hygiene isn't just about looking clean, it's about staying healthy, preventing infections, and even avoiding life-threatening diseases. Hygiene is more than just an everyday habit, it's a powerful tool for longevity. While many people focus on eating right, exercising, and avoiding harmful habits, they often overlook the impact that personal hygiene has on overall health and lifespan. The way we care for our bodies directly influences how well they function, how resilient they are against infections, and ultimately, how long we live. Every day, we are exposed to millions of bacteria, viruses, and environmental toxins. While some of these are harmless, others can lead to chronic illnesses, skin infections, and even more severe health complications. This is why cleanliness isn't just about looking fresh, it's about protecting the body from harmful invaders that can compromise immune function and create long-term health issues. One of the most overlooked areas in personal hygiene is behind the ears. This seemingly insignificant spot collects sweat, oil, and dirt throughout the day, yet many people forget to wash it regularly. The skin behind the ears is rich in sebaceous glands, which produce natural oils to keep the skin moisturized. However, when these oils mix with sweat, bacteria thrive in the warm, moist environment, leading to unpleasant odors, irritation, and even infections. Many people experience an odd smell behind their ears, not realizing that it's due to an accumulation of bacteria and dead skin cells. Over time, if not properly cleaned, this area can become a breeding ground for fungal infections and clogged pores, causing discomfort and skin conditions. Beyond the cosmetic aspect, neglecting this area can have serious health implications. Skin infections can spread, especially if a person has a weakened immune system. Conditions like seborrheic dermatitis, which causes redness, flaking, and irritation, are more common in people who fail to cleanse this region properly. The close proximity to the scalp also means that buildup behind the ears can contribute to dandruff and scalp infections. Since the area is not easily visible, it's easy to forget that dirt, sweat, and environmental pollutants collect there throughout the day. Those who wear glasses or earrings are even more susceptible to bacteria buildup, as these accessories can trap moisture and further irritate the skin. A simple routine of washing behind the ears with mild soap and water can make a significant difference in personal hygiene and overall health. Aside from infections and odors, there's another reason why keeping this area clean matters. The lymph nodes located behind the ears play a vital role in immune function. When bacteria and dirt accumulate in this region, it can lead to minor irritations that cause swelling or tenderness in these lymph nodes. While not always dangerous, frequent irritation in this area can be a sign that the body is fighting off an infection. Proper hygiene reduces the likelihood of inflammation, ensuring that the body's natural defense system isn't unnecessarily overworked. The small act of washing behind the ears daily not only prevents infections but also supports the immune system in maintaining overall health and balance. Many people don't realize how something as simple as washing a neglected area of the body can contribute to a healthier life. The same principle applies to another commonly ignored area, the belly button. Despite being one of the most central parts of the body, it often doesn't get the attention it deserves. The belly button is a unique structure. Its shape makes it a perfect hiding spot for sweat, bacteria, and even lint from clothing. Because it's a recessed area, it doesn't get the same exposure to air and light as other parts of the body, making it an ideal environment for microbial growth. Studies have shown that the belly button can harbor hundreds of different bacterial species, many of which are harmless but some of which can cause infections when not properly managed. For those who don't clean their belly buttons regularly, the buildup of sweat, oil, and dead skin cells can lead to foul odors and, in some cases, the development of yeast or bacterial infections. Some people even experience discharge from the belly button, which is often a sign of a deeper bacterial issue. This can be particularly concerning for individuals with deep or pierced belly buttons, as these variations create even more spaces for bacteria to thrive. Neglecting this area can have consequences beyond just hygiene. Bacteria trapped in the belly button can migrate to other areas of the body, especially if a person has small cuts or abrasions nearby. Infections that start in this hidden spot can lead to inflammation and discomfort, sometimes requiring medical intervention if they become severe. People who engage in physical activities or live in humid environments are particularly at risk, as the combination of heat and sweat accelerates bacterial growth. The good news is that maintaining cleanliness is simple. A quick wipe with a cotton swab dipped in mild soap and water is often enough to remove buildup and keep the area fresh. Those prone to excessive sweating or bacterial overgrowth may benefit from using an antiseptic solution occasionally to prevent infections. Beyond the immediate benefits of preventing odors and infections, cleaning the belly button also promotes better awareness of one's body. Since this area is often overlooked, taking the time to cleanse it daily allows individuals to notice any unusual changes, such as swelling, redness, or sensitivity, which could be early signs of an underlying issue. In some cases, belly button infections can be linked to systemic conditions like diabetes, where the body struggles to fight off bacteria efficiently. By maintaining proper hygiene, individuals can reduce the risk of complications and ensure that their bodies remain in optimal condition. Hygiene is about more than just avoiding bad smells or looking presentable. It's an essential aspect of health that directly affects the body's ability to function properly. Small, consistent habits like washing behind the ears and keeping the belly button clean can have a major impact on preventing infections, reducing inflammation, and even supporting immune function. While these areas may seem minor compared to other hygiene practices, neglecting them can create long-term problems that affect overall well-being. Developing a routine that includes thorough cleansing of often ignored body parts is a simple yet effective way to promote longevity and maintain a healthier life. When it comes to hygiene, people tend to focus on the more obvious areas like the face, armpits, and hands. But there are certain spots that, if ignored, can lead to serious health complications over time. One such area is the space between your toes. This small, often overlooked part of the body is a prime breeding ground for bacteria and fungi, yet many people neglect it during their daily hygiene routine. The feet are enclosed in shoes for most of the day, trapping sweat and moisture. This dark, damp environment creates the perfect conditions for fungal infections like athlete's foot to thrive. While some people may assume that simply rinsing their feet in the shower is enough, the truth is that failing to wash between the toes thoroughly can result in persistent foot odors, skin peeling, and painful infections. Sweat and dirt accumulate between the toes throughout the day, and when left unchecked, they mix with bacteria, leading to an unpleasant smell that no amount of deodorant can mask. The buildup of dead skin cells can also create a layer of grime that further encourages bacterial growth. This can be particularly problematic for those who wear tight shoes, non-breathable socks, or spend long hours on their feet. The friction between the toes causes minor abrasions, making it easier for bacteria and fungi to enter the skin and cause infections. Many people don't even realize they have an issue until they start experiencing symptoms like redness, itching, or cracking skin. At that point, what started as a hygiene issue has turned into a medical concern that requires treatment. Fungal infections between the toes are incredibly common, but they can be avoided with proper care. Washing this area with soap and water, making sure to dry thoroughly afterward, is essential to keeping the feet healthy. Many people make the mistake of stepping out of the shower and immediately putting on socks while their feet are still damp. Moisture trapped between the toes can lead to skin breakdown and fungal growth. Instead, taking the time to dry between each toe with a towel or even using a bit of talcum powder can make a huge difference. People who frequently suffer from foot infections may also benefit from using antibacterial soap or a foot soak with natural antifungal ingredients like tea tree oil. Ignoring hygiene between the toes doesn't just affect foot health, it can also impact overall well-being. Infections that start in this area can spread, leading to complications in individuals with diabetes or weakened immune systems. A simple blister between the toes, if not properly cleaned, can turn into a serious wound that takes weeks or even months to heal. Additionally, bacteria from unwashed feet can transfer to other parts of the body, particularly if a person touches their feet and then rubs their eyes or face. Taking care of this often neglected area is not just about preventing discomfort, it's about protecting the body from potential infections that could impact one's quality of life. While foot hygiene is crucial, another commonly overlooked area that can have a significant impact on health is the tongue. Most people brush their teeth daily, but they don't realize that skipping tongue cleaning leaves behind a layer of bacteria that can cause long-term problems. The tongue is covered in tiny crevices where food particles, dead cells, and bacteria accumulate throughout the day. If not removed, this buildup forms a coating that not only leads to bad breath but can also contribute to more serious health conditions. One of the biggest misconceptions about oral hygiene is that brushing alone is enough to keep the mouth clean. However, the tongue harbors more bacteria than most people realize, and these bacteria are responsible for producing volatile sulfur compounds that cause persistent bad breath. Many people struggle with halitosis without understanding that the root of the problem lies in the bacteria trapped on their tongue. Simply using a tongue scraper or brushing the tongue with a toothbrush can dramatically improve breath freshness and oral health. Beyond bad breath, an unclean tongue can contribute to other health issues, including gum disease and even heart disease. Studies have shown that the bacteria responsible for oral infections can enter the bloodstream and lead to inflammation in the arteries, increasing the risk of cardiovascular problems. Poor oral hygiene has also been linked to conditions like diabetes and respiratory infections, as bacteria from the mouth can travel to the lungs and other parts of the body. This means that something as simple as cleaning the tongue daily can play a role in preventing serious systemic diseases. The appearance of the tongue can also provide important clues about overall health. A white or yellow coating may indicate an overgrowth of bacteria or a yeast infection known as oral thrush. A swollen or discolored tongue can sometimes signal deficiencies in essential vitamins and minerals. By incorporating tongue cleaning into a daily hygiene routine, individuals can not only maintain better oral health but also monitor changes that might indicate underlying health issues. Another issue with neglecting tongue hygiene is the impact it has on taste. When a thick layer of bacteria and debris builds up on the tongue, it can dull taste buds, making food less enjoyable. Many people who start cleaning their tongue regularly report that their sense of taste improves, allowing them to fully experience flavors once again. This simple habit enhances not just hygiene but also the overall eating experience. Developing a habit of cleaning the tongue is easy and takes only a few extra seconds each day. Using a tongue scraper is one of the most effective methods, as it removes the layer of bacteria and buildup with minimal effort. For those who don't have a scraper, gently brushing the tongue with a toothbrush can still be beneficial. The key is consistency. Making this small addition to a daily routine can lead to a noticeable difference in both oral health and overall well-being. Hygiene is about more than just appearance. It directly affects how the body functions and fights off infections. Washing between the toes and cleaning the tongue are two simple yet powerful habits that can prevent unnecessary health complications. By paying attention to these often neglected areas, individuals can take better control of their health and longevity. Many people take hygiene for granted, assuming that washing their hands, brushing their teeth, and showering regularly is enough. But there are hidden parts of the body that often go unnoticed, and neglecting them can lead to serious health consequences. One such area is the back of the neck. Throughout the day, sweat, dirt, and oil accumulate in this region, especially for those with longer hair or who frequently wear collars, hats, or scarves. The warmth and moisture create the perfect breeding ground for bacteria, which can lead to acne, irritation, and even fungal infections. A common problem that arises from not properly cleaning the back of the neck is breakouts. Many people experience small, painful pimples or blackheads in this area without realizing that poor hygiene is the root cause. The buildup of sweat and oil clogs the pores, leading to inflammation. This is especially common in individuals who work out frequently or live in humid climates, where excessive sweating increases bacterial growth. Those who wear helmets or headbands during exercise are even more at risk, as these accessories trap moisture against the skin. Over time, the clogged pores can develop into painful cystic acne, which is harder to treat and often leaves scars. Beyond breakouts, failing to wash the back of the neck can lead to an unpleasant odor. The accumulation of sweat, combined with natural body oils, creates a distinct smell that lingers even after a person has showered. This is because the bacteria trapped in the sweat continue to multiply, producing foul-smelling compounds. Some people try to mask the odor with cologne or body spray, but without proper cleansing, the problem persists. Regularly washing this area with mild soap and water, especially after sweating, can make a significant difference in preventing odors and keeping the skin fresh. Another issue related to neglecting the back of the neck is the development of fungal infections, such as ringworm. This highly contagious skin condition appears as red, scaly patches and can spread if left untreated. People who frequently sweat or have a job that requires them to wear tight-fitting uniforms are at higher risk. The good news is that maintaining hygiene is a simple solution. Using an antibacterial or antifungal wash can help eliminate harmful microbes before they have a chance to cause problems. For individuals prone to excessive sweating, keeping the back of the neck dry by patting it with a clean towel throughout the day can also help prevent irritation. Aside from infections and skin problems, proper hygiene in this area plays a role in overall well-being. The back of the neck contains important lymph nodes that help the body fight infections. When bacteria and dirt accumulate in this region, it can lead to mild swelling and discomfort, making it harder for the immune system to function optimally. Taking a few extra seconds each day to clean this area thoroughly can have long-term benefits, reducing the risk of chronic skin conditions and supporting overall health. While hygiene is essential for external cleanliness, it also plays a critical role in internal health, particularly when it comes to ear hygiene. Many people assume that ears clean themselves and only need occasional attention, but the truth is that neglecting proper ear care can lead to serious problems. Earwax buildup is a common issue, and while earwax is necessary for protecting the ear canal from dirt and bacteria, excessive accumulation can lead to blockages, discomfort, and even hearing loss. One of the biggest mistakes people make with ear hygiene is using cotton swabs to clean inside the ear canal. While this may seem like a good way to remove earwax, it actually pushes the wax deeper, causing impaction. Over time, impacted earwax can lead to symptoms like earaches, dizziness, and even tinnitus, a constant ringing in the ears. Instead of using cotton swabs, it's best to clean the outer part of the ear with a damp cloth and let the body naturally expel excess wax. For those who experience frequent buildup, using a gentle ear cleaning solution or seeing a professional for safe removal is a much better approach. Another commonly overlooked problem is moisture trapped in the ears. After swimming or showering, water can remain inside the ear canal, creating a damp environment perfect for bacterial growth. This can lead to swimmer's ear, a painful infection that causes itching, redness, and even swelling. To prevent this, it's important to dry the ears thoroughly after exposure to water. Tilting the head to allow water to drain out and gently drying the outer ear with a towel can help reduce the risk of infection. Beyond earwax and moisture, another issue that arises from poor ear hygiene is the buildup of bacteria behind the ears. This area, like the back of the neck, is prone to collecting sweat and dirt. If not washed regularly, it can develop a noticeable odor and even lead to skin infections. Those who wear earrings or use headphones frequently should pay extra attention to this area, as these accessories can trap bacteria and increase the risk of irritation. Simply washing behind the ears with mild soap and water can help maintain cleanliness and prevent unwanted skin issues. Ear hygiene is not just about preventing discomfort, it can also impact balance and cognitive function. The inner ear plays a crucial role in maintaining equilibrium, and blockages or infections can lead to dizziness and coordination problems. Additionally, research has shown that untreated ear infections in childhood can contribute to learning difficulties due to temporary hearing impairment. Even in adulthood, maintaining ear health is essential for clear hearing and overall cognitive well-being. People often don't realize how small hygiene habits can make a big difference in their long-term health. Neglecting areas like the back of the neck and ears may not seem like a big deal at first, but over time, poor hygiene in these regions can lead to infections, skin problems, and even more serious medical issues. The good news is that maintaining cleanliness is simple and requires only a small amount of extra effort each day. By making these habits a regular part of a hygiene routine, individuals can not only prevent common health problems but also support their overall well-being for years to come.